And back to it. Jeez, it was only a few seconds, but I've already lost my train of thought. Oh yes, war with Ajiran. I need to consider their strength on the seas, them and Yemen together. Fortunately, they're easy to see right here. Ajiran, whoa, quite a bit heavier hitting than I had anticipated. But they lack the galleys. Mamluks hate my guts, so they're not about to give us free path into there. But I wonder, what can we do to help? Okay, well what I could do is just sail my entire navy around. Between them, my heavies and my galleys together should be able to put up much of a fight here since it's an inland sea. And in terms of the technology, I should be able to fight a little better here as well. I think that just means we need to send our whole navy around here. Although it will take over a year to get there. On the fence about that one. If I wanted to pass through here, I could always just punch through the Mamluks by force. It's a tricky one. Then again, Yemen don't mean any threat to me unless they get access to the Mamluks, and if they get access to the Mamluks, then I have access to the Mamluks. So in that regard, I'm just fine. They also only have each other as friends, so I think we'll be okay here. I should pay a bit of attention to what kind of army, especially Ajiran, can bring to the party. Ajiran can bring a fair few, 33. Jings, and I'm just looking at 30, a little bit more here. Certainly have the force limit to punch a little harder. Now, what if I took these up to a bit more? A few more cannons, maybe? Well, thinking about it, this technology, cannons really start blowing the enemy away, so why not? We'll add 4 extra cannons to each of them. It'll take a few months to get them ready, but I'll be eyeing you up. Ugh. And a bit more. Ugh. At least he's got the 5 where it counts. Make a wonderful general. My concern here, though, is that I'm looking to get Yemen out of the war first, not Ajiran. Yemen only have, what, 2 forts? Jings. I was going to say it's like a crappy game of Team Fortress 2, but no, they do have 3 forts. I think I should focus my efforts on Yemen first. Ravage them. Ajiran could well come along and batter me senseless here. But I could force Yemen out of the war nice and early-ish. Grab a whole bunch of land from them. Preferably the Shia land before they convert it. The alternative is I make Yemen the guy that I declare war on and Ajiran the co-belligerent, and that way I force Ajiran out. That might be better. Ajiran have barely any forts. In fact, they have 1 fort. Getting them out will be a cinch. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll declare war on Yemen, but we're focusing on Ajiran. Make swift peace with them nice and early. Oh, I'm getting excited thinking about this war now. Seems they're quite keen on getting that land converted. But they'll have to... oh no, they're coring it. Looking good. There's something I've been wanting to do to... what? Be honest, wasn't expecting that. Spain? Why? Do I look weak to you? Oh well, this is where my allies say, "Ha! Join your war? You must be joking." So let's get that Hungarian trust ahead of time. Persia, now's not the time to say no. Not that it really matters, but if you spit in my face like that, I'm going to be less than impressed. Man, I was all ready for something I've been wanting to do for ages, and this is how you repay me? You guys go home at war, otherwise you're going to get thrashed. Our navy should be the superior one right here. I'm throwing our brigs together just in case, though. Phew. So Hungary do get involved. I wonder if Hungary will punch the Papal States' teeth in. No, that's not going to happen. Naples will get involved and that'll go all down south. Thankfully Algiers will not be involved, so they won't cost me anything here. Ah, man, I really wanted to fight them. Not Spain, I mean Ajiran. Okay, you folks get over there for now. And you folks get over there. We'll figure it out on the fly if we have to. Now I believe I don't have an admiral for you. Could get one though. I'm thinking I probably should, since I'm going to need one later on anyway. It's only dip, right? Ugh. It's a shame I'm missing out on galleons here by not much. I don't want to tech up until we get... Oh jeez, I'm hemorrhaging dip. I really don't want to spend that. Oh well, let's hope we don't lose out in the galleons front. Jake, take the Spain colony. Yeah. Yep. Let's set ourselves up a infantryman there, just in case this guy is too dense to do it. Make your own minds up here. But you take... where's their capital? Of course. Make your move, little Mzab. Get to it, lads. As much as I love the merchants loving me more, can't get enough at 20 years of tax. No. Don't want any of that Pope landing on me again. That scourge. It's probably going to make it, though. Maybe not. Phew. With a bit of luck, that'll put an end to Pope Boy landing on me. Might even kill a few of them before it even becomes a thing. And I think this is the second time it happened. Did it happen before, when I was fighting in one of Persia's annoying wars as well? I just get the feeling that's exactly how it went down. Alright, the Spaniards are daft enough not to have their good ships here either, so I may be able to defend myself the old Berber way. Yeah, they have no no galleys, while I have a fair few. But do they fight with galleons? That's what I'd like to know. Carvels, early frigates. No, just carvels. Carvels are a step up from cattocks though, aren't they? Oh, carvels are light ships. What am I looking at here? Well, they only have one heavy. That'll be it then. And it is a cattock. We should win this. As long as Martinus Lando doesn't whip us a new one. What's up with that tricolored France, I'm being asked? Oh, nice! Never even made the connection there, but that is nice. Hopefully they are fairly confident in their abilities at this naval battle and they'll hang around for a while. Oh my, they've got every reason to be confident here. They're doing a number on my boats. Good thing I conscripted those ships for war. That should have taken care of a fair few of the enemy's transports, at least. I should really set up a dockyard here for the amount of times I'm having to repair. Explorer ready. Sure you are. Okay, so what's the story here? Get on with it, little Mzab. So Naples and Papals both joined in. A bloody papal state! I'm too slow to stop him. Maybe if I ditch my heavies. Maybe if I ditch you. "26th of July? Amazing. I can make it. I can just make it if I don't run into anybody else. Ah, jeez. And yes, I could beat them up when they arrive anyway, but it's not a superiority war, so I won't be getting much delicious war score for it. But at this rate I might be able to launch an invasion of Iberia. It's an exciting prospect, but it pushes back something dangerous here. 20 years, 19 in fact. Means I gotta step up on that as soon as this is all over. You guys need to rest up a bit. No, there's no battle to be had there. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, you guys I am annihilating. Highlands are no. That one tick gave us a little bit at least. Jake, that single province you have in Africa is next to a Spanish province, isn't it? What, this one? Wait, single province you have in Africa? This one, and no it's not, that's Jollof and Portuguese land. Okay, well at the very least I should be able to strike a bit into these guys. And you are not having your war goal, my friend. Nor are you having a navy. Get out of here, Spanish transports. Spanports, as they may be called. Nowhere. Right, they don't have many options for retreat, but they won't have to if they win this battle. This is appalling. Could do with somebody that helps me fight a bit better rather than saving me a touch of money. That was appalling. That's more like it. Not great, I'd rather have +2, but something to help me fight if I'm planning on invading Iberia. Suffice to say, I am planning on invading Iberia at this rate. If they're going to keep causing me issues like this, I might as well make it worth their while, right? Blockade the Strait of Gibraltar, Jake. What? You insane? What strait? I'd rather my ships were up to full strength so I can go and ravage the enemy fleets as and when I can. Okay, I see, didn't realise the Pope had Venice there. But that'll be a nice blow to the Pope. A lovely blow, thank you. Kill them. Strange. Says there will be a battle, but I guess it was off by a little bit. Ah, well, need to worry. Thing is, I know they're in Lucca now. Their fleet is in Lucca. If I could force them out... Well, that might be a bit of a big ask. But it is tempting. I'll consider it. Because if I can get the Pope out of this, then I've got a lot more to play with. Oh, this is lovely. This is good for the soul, is what it is. I'm going to have you over on luck, just in case it's causing them any kind of problems. I'm going to secure your fort. Can secure it a lot better if I threw an extra cannon or 8 on it. Jake, can you form Al-Andalus? Yes, and there's an interesting little bit of jiggery-pokery you can do with that, because forming Al-Andalus would force your capital into Europe. But we started as lovely purple lilac Mzab, and that is how we will probably remain. Right, unfortunately, Hungary got their teeth kicked in, probably due to their inferior technology. I'll be honest, that is a huge amount of Spaniards that I'm not all too happy with fighting. It's equal on tech, but they'll have their brilliant little morale bonus from their national ideas, which is a shame for me. Also, my diplomats are being a bit French here. If it's in the Constantinople trade node, I want it. What is that? What is that? Ugh. Hopefully the pathetic Byzantine can at least attack there. No, I think Byzantium is going to flip back to Sunni instead of glorious Ibadi. "15 nobles on Adventure Island." That's funny. And they will have to exist. Okay, so how are we going to deal with these? Not the nobles, that is. They're easy enough to deal with, but these guys, the Iberians. It stands to reason that I'm going to want that and all of this. But seems they don't want to give it up. Wouldn't changing your tag also void the achievement? Yeah, well, we're not playing on the normal mode, so we can't assume that. May as well get that piety up and on the go, since it's one of the few ways I have. I'm defending myself here against their incredible morale. Right, I sensed a disturbance, and there it is. I'm a little slow, but this gives me an opportunity to wipe the floor with these fellas. 10% autonomy from noble rebels, what a pain. But that's fine, I can attack the boats. And where are these guys even gonna go? If they want to fight my noble rebels, then bully. What are they doing? Sure, you do that. Catch them with your teeth. In fact, you know, Pope Boy, why don't you just stay there for as long as you want? Yeah, these guys I care even less about. I'm happy for them to land. First, you get no way of leaving. And I make sure you stay there forever. Nah, no point putting the heavies on that. Let's give them a few galleys. And yeah, you just stay there forever. And the Papal States are still going to have a fair few other men. Loads of cannons. But you know what? Why don't we have ourselves a little visit into Italy? You stupid Pope. Pope wanted to visit Adventure Island so badly. Yeah, seems it. They're going to be able to cross the strait once they occupy the land, though. No, it doesn't work like that. Strait blocking works exactly the same way as it used to, except if you control both sides of the strait, you cannot be blockaded from crossing. So, what's a good example? I cannot be blockaded from going from Biga into Idarine unless somebody occupies one of these provinces. That's how it works. Okay, they do have a fair few folks there. I'll have to bring a wee bit more than just 11. Yeah, I can essentially just take Sicily for score here. But I do want the Papal States out of this war, since they cost quite a bit, just in general. But that means I could just march my way up here, since Naples are a pain in that sense as well. So what we'll do is exactly that. Similarly, I can't stop the enemy from crossing this strait, because they control both sides of it. But if I control either Messina or Calabria, then they no longer control both sides. And that's exactly how it's going to go down. What the hell are you doing, Spain? I don't think you know. Yeah, papal reps would be good money, but I don't think that's how we're going to do it. I think more along the lines of papal rex. Okay, my textures are starting to get all kinds of messed up now. Look at that. That is a... Ooh, I do love mercantilism. If anything, that's a good sign to save and quit. In fact, it's a good sign to quit for the night. I've been doing this for over 4 hours. But I'm not going to quit for the night, because I've been really lagging behind on the streaming. I'm just going to hit that reset button and we'll be back in just a moment. Killing the feed for just a minute, because there's every chance that it could show my desktop, and I don't want you to see my large Byzantium flag backdrop there. There we go. I believe we have an internal fix for things getting screwy like that, but I'll probably be out for 1:15. Jake, how much longer are you planning on streaming? I want to cook something up for dinner, but I don't want to miss when you screw up. I'll probably be streaming for a wee bit longer, quite a bit longer in fact, maybe a couple more hours. Reason being is that this will probably be my last stream from Sweden for this year. After today, I'm going to, well, after this stream pretty much, I'm going to pack up my computer, and that'll be the last I see of it for about a month. My future streams will come from my laptop. That's good to see the proper Siege interface here. Yes, future streams will come from my laptop, which ain't quite so hot, but it's not too shabby. Right, we're fighting quite good on the high seas these days, so I want more galleys. Wherever I have shipyards. Also, how are those heavies coming along? It was Biga, right? Nay, too shabby. Not many things are shabby. Not in my world. Jake, what happens when a colonial nation gains independence in terms of ideas? I have no idea. I don't know everything, and I certainly don't know that. How much do you think I play with colonization? It is not much. It is quite the opposite of much. Yeah, I could probably trap more of the enemy troops over here, but we're not going to. I want to win this fair and square. Take this for a war score, and then I think we will just jump right up over to the Papal States lands. Oh, that isn't so nice. Oh, that's the opposite of nice. I don't want to bumble around down there. But I would be losing 1 year of westernization. And it's going to be done in 6 years anyway. Ah, well, nobles just spread a little bit of autonomy. I'll go down and deal with them. The autonomy will go away, even through peacetime in 20 years or so, which is no problem. Are you... Excuse me. Are you not working for Paradox or just going home for holidays? I've taken about a month off in holidays because I'm a Scrooge with my holidays, save them all up and blow them at once. So I'm going back to the UK for about a month, where I am going to drown myself in my pets because I have not seen them since I left the UK all those months ago. Jings, it was late February, early March when I left the UK to come and seek my fortunes making the video games. It's been not too bad. Jinx, probably not too long before these guys will accept my peace, but they'll accept it all that much faster when I do terrible things to the Pope. What kind of pets do you have? Dogs and cats, the traditional. I love them, I hope they love me. I'm a big softie for animals. Okay, they are wanting to bow out of this war quite early, which is all the more reason that I should go and kick them so hard in the face for all the pain they've been putting me through. And yeah, I think I will go and pay our friends up there in Rome a visit, because if I kick them out of this war, then that's a big boon for me. Don't often do it like this, but 17, huh? Just find a weak spot. Preferably... Oh, well. Roma's looking a bit of a weak spot, but we'll go for Siena. Siena's a bad spot, actually. We'll go straight for Roma. If I go for Siena, I'm going to be trapped by the Umbria fort, which is not what I'm looking for. I want to cap Roma, since it's a pathetic level 1 fort. I should be able to get all my wonderful forces up there in no time flat. Look at that. Doesn't Rome start with a fort on Roma, or am I getting old? Still, once Rome is kicked out of this war, and boy are they going to be kicked. I'll free up my forces to go and deal with these horrible... Oh! Thanks, Hungary. I'm not sure if you're going to help, but thanks. There we go. Capital forts are easy pickings. No, I am angry enough that I'm going to have to invade Iberia. Sadly, though, this is within range of my capital. Like this area here is. It's almost tempting to move my capital, just get half-price coring on this. But if I take this strip here, that isn't so bad. And I rather think I will. I am the defender here. They have no rights. Of course, I could work on